Now it's a great time to invest. So I'm going to give you a few stocks that you should definitely have a look if you want to make a good return in the coming days or even months. The first I want to introduce is Microsoft. Microsoft, as you can see here on the graph, has grown up steadily for the past 5 years. It has peaked just before the coronavirus and has crashed, such as many other stocks. But on the reverse of many other stocks, it has bounced back almost at the same level as it was before the crisis. So here you can see clearly that it has almost reached the same level. So I really do feel that this is a safe bet. If you don't want to have too much risk, you can even buy it today, and it should continue to increase as technology nowadays is even more important than before. Another sector that you should definitely have a look at is the luxury brand. Why, you will ask? Well, the people that buy luxurious brands are not very sensible towards the crisis. So even if the crisis goes down, they still have quite a lot of money to buy luxurious brands. And that's the case with Hermes. Hermes, as you can see here, has also grown very well for the past 5 years, crashed with coronavirus, and has almost again reached the same level as it was before coronavirus. This is because they have a really large client base in China, and they have opened again the shops over there, and Chinese are buying again Hermes. So definitely have a look at Hermes. It is a really good safe bet. Another one that you should definitely have on the radar is Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton is very similar to Hermes. It has also grown up very well for the past 5 years and has crashed as well. But it hasn't reached yet the same level as it was before the crisis. So you definitely want to have a look at it because Louis Vuitton is very similar to Hermes. They also have a very large base of customers in China, and Chinese love luxurious brands. A brand that everyone knows is Apple, and Apple has been doing very well for the past 5 years again. It has decreased because of coronavirus, but hasn't yet reached the same level as it was before the crisis. So you won't really think that it is going to reach that point in the coming weeks or months. A very interesting sector is the banking industry. The banking industry is very sensitive to the crisis. For instance, if you have a look at HSBC, you can see that they haven't been doing that great compared to the sectors that we've just discussed. But an economy will always need banks, and a bank never fails. Remember what happened with Lehman Brothers? That was a large bank that failed because government just wanted to make a point. But all the other banks were rescued by the government. And HSBC, such as many other big bank names, will not fall. So definitely have a look at the banks if you like a bit more risk. The auto sector is definitely on the watch list. So they are also sensitive to crisis. The better the economy, the better they do. The more crisis, the less well they do. Here we can have a look at Toyota, who had really good results in the past 2 years. They have crashed because of coronavirus, as you can see here. They haven't still reached the level as they were before. Usually the auto sector takes more time to go back. They are more steady and slower to move. But definitely this is a really good buy if you're okay to wait a few months.